Hey, welcome to my kitchen. I just made a really bad joke about Child Protective Services, so I'm restarting this video. Please don't come take me. I'm doing chores is all you need to know. I am not punished. I'm not being held captive. In fact, I have been given the responsibility to clean the kitchen, and it's 10:45, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. And I thought I would tell you a little something while I do that. Pass the time, and also because I feel like there's some important stuff like I could share with you. So what important stuff do I have to share with you, you were asking? Well, I have an answer. So, I have been, as you might have alluded to from the video 2 videos ago, I've been in a slump, a self-improvement rut of sorts. Now, this is common and natural, and it's part of the process. No matter what we're aiming for, we're going to have ruts. So in basketball, sometimes you have cold shooting nights or months. And sometimes with like school or work, you can't show up on time for crap for like ever. It like until at some point you just can relearn how to get there on time, or you are struggling to meet deadlines or whatever it may be. Let's talk about self-improvement, yeah? Because that's what I have a track record of talking about, because I'm very passionate about it, and I want to share my lessons with the populace. So, in this rut, I have been struggling. Let me explain this rut to you, huh? So, actually, that could be problematic. Hold on. Let's go like. Hold on, this might be a problem. Let's go like this. Doing some Tetris here. Sorry about that. Okay, so this rut. I have been struggling to go to the gym consistently, which is funny because I'm actually very in shape. Now, how am I so in shape, you ask? Because I've played basketball to some degree, probably 3 to 4 times per week for the past, and that's minimum, by the way, minimum, for the past 2 or 3 months. So that actually takes up a lot of the time and energy I would have to go to the gym. And when I mean the gym, I mean lifting. That's what I'm referencing, is lifting weights, moving metal. So that's been difficult. It's frustrating because I know my identity and I have a good but not perfect physique. I would like to get bigger, more toned, obviously, but I would like to get a little bit bigger. But I think during this rut, I've been coping a little bit and saying, like, it's not me, like, I don't need to bulk or get bigger, like, that's not who cope. Because if there's something that I understand that I could do and it would improve my quality of life, would it improve my quality of life to be a little bit bigger? Probably. It'd make basketball easier, actually, because I'd weigh more. And then I'd look better. I'd look more masculine. I think I might be going, like, it's very easy for me to go down the hole of becoming, like, getting, like, that TikTok physique, you know? Slim, cute boy. And if I'm being honest, like, that's not who I am, so I don't, that's, like, I have short hair, dang it. I just took a shower, by the way, that's why I look so crazy. But, like, I have short hair, and I'm not blonde. So, like, I'm not that guy. I'm not TikTok F-boy, like, the kind of guy that all the girls call cute, you know? Now, I'm not also strikingly tall either. But, to any degree possible, I would like to look as, like, what's a good word for this? I just don't want to look like a kid. Like, I don't want to look like a boy, you know? And I think stature, like, maybe height plays into it. But it's, at the end of the day, it's a lot about, I'm rambling, by the way. I'll be done. But it's a lot about proportions. So, like, there's certain muscles I could grow to look bigger and not like a balloon. Does that make any sense? And that wouldn't take a lot of work out of me. I wouldn't have to get massive. There's just a couple muscle groups that it'd be like my delts and traps and, what else would it be? Like my upper back, maybe. Upper chest. Super simple. I'm already training those things, by the way. But I need to work on my diet a little more. And just eat more. And eat a little differently. I can talk about it another day. Anyways. Sorry, I'm rambling. Meditation. I've been struggling to meditate consistently. Which is really weird. Why have I been struggling to meditate consistently? It's because I meditate in the morning after I wake up. After I shower. Well, as evident right now, but I'm actually, like, I'm not too worried about it. But I'm also struggling to get to bed at the same time every night. My plans keep changing and I can't get to bed. So, and that's partially on me. But because I can't get the bed on time, I can't get consistent wake up, sleep, like go to bed, all that shebang. So I can't meditate consistently. That means I've been struggling to consistently study scripture, which is a big part of my, my day-to-day life, is my faith. That's problematic. What else has been problematic is because of that, I feel like I've just had less oomph, less awesomeness, and so I think that my semen retention has been harder, actually much harder. I've been struggling a lot more than usual, and this again has been like a month, and because of that, my identity has been in crisis, because I know I'm worth and capable of more than I have been proving, and that's very frustrating. My attention is so divided, it's so scattered everywhere. If this sounds familiar, which it might, I'd like you to take note of what I have to say next. So, okay, I'm almost done. Yes. I think that's good. Dish is complete. Except I can't close them. There we go. Okay, so as I was saying, this has been about a month now, and it's felt like I was just slowly, and you don't realize it at the moment, but on your way out you notice it, but I felt like I've been going downhill just so slowly, bit by bit, just little things just chipping away at like my soul, of my happiness, my well-being. And well, I think I'm noticing some things that I did right that kept me sane, and actually has helped me slowly work my way through this to where I am now, where I feel like I'm on my way out, and I'll be able to continue to glide and soar and grow, which I think I did grow during this, it's just in a different way, but grow the way I want to grow, the way that feels easy, the fun way, like when life is going good. Okay, so here's what it is. There is a habit that I stuck with the entire time during this rut I've had, and I never let up on it, and that would be cold showers. So even though I had a hard time getting anything else done, like literally anything else, like making YouTube videos, this is a big part of like what feels purposeful for me, and I wasn't doing this either, and it was cold showers. Every morning I knew that I couldn't go to school or go to church or anything, go outside. I couldn't wake up unless I took that cold shower. Like if I didn't take that cold shower at some point, I knew that I was a failure. At that point, I had literally just given up on life. Just because that's a big part of who I am. And like I needed to prove to myself that I had some form of discipline. And a lot of times circumstances don't help with like how life goes, obviously, and how your like momentum is. So I think picking the habit, just a habit to stick with consistently, that was the easiest one for me, because it was the first thing I do every day, and it's still hard, but it still proved to me, like, it gave me a little bit of hope. Like I still have some man in me, and now it's to the point, and don't get me wrong, that was freaking hard. In the ruttiest part of the rut, like I'd wake up in the morning and just like lay in bed dead for maybe 10 minutes plus. I sometimes I'd be late to school for this garbage because I was so like timid, so afraid of the shower. Not because I knew it would hurt me, but like I was so motivationless. Like I was struggling so much with everything that the shower sounded just brutal. It sounded so unappetizing. But I still got it done. I still did it. Even if it actually made me late to school, like I still did the shower. I still did it. And now that I know I'm on the way up, because every morning I wake up and it's actually like a little bit exciting, that is a really good sign. You know how good that feels when like something as, harsh as a cold shower, you're like, man, like this again, I get in there, I turn the water on, and when it hits me, I go, because like I feel alive again. I feel like me. And that's huge, man. So if you're feeling at any point in life like this is kind of happening to you, I'll wrap it up. I want you to take them into consideration. Pick a habit. Pick something that like is a part of you. Don't let it go, man. Because I think it was that alone that got me through it. Because now the other day, like I realized that I was on my way up. It was so weird. It just kind of hit me. I was like, man, like I'm on my way up. I can feel it. The gym's getting better. I'm fixing my gym routine as we speak. So it's actually like more exciting, and I'll build more muscle, and it'll be more fun. Like I'll feel more masculine and alive, right? It's huge. This is huge. So life's exciting again, and that's a very good sign. So I think there's some things I'm going to journal about here, just so I can kind of like contemplate what to do next time. Because this is going to happen again and again until I die. There's going to be times where I feel stuck, and so I think there's mentalities that I can harvest, hold, yeah, to keep me strong, so I can come out on the other end even better than before. Yeah. Also, I realize I'm noticing this. Now, this isn't like me being self-conscious. This is just me changing my mentality. But so like take my biceps for example, okay? Completely toned. But the mass itself, debatable. It's like it's toned, right? It's toned, but in terms of mass, you'd say that's a small bicep, loser. And maybe you're right. Maybe it is a small bicep. In terms of like proportions, it's proportionate. I can make it bigger. So, this is a big thing. Is like my mentality has been changing a little bit. I need to be a little more harsh, not harsh on myself, but more real with myself. Understand that, like, yeah, you know what? You can get a little bit bigger. And no, you're not trying to please anybody by doing that. You're genuinely just saying like it's something to work for. It's a little different. So, my next video I believe is about learning to care. That like caring is a choice. And I'll talk about that. That's what it's been about. Is about like what I'm implementing into my new workout routine, and kind of understanding that you need to learn to. Wait a minute. Let me say that again. You need to choose to care, right? And that sounds exciting. I'll talk about it probably tomorrow. But interesting topic. It kind of has to do with that. Okay. See you later, man. Peace.